Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about everything Solana. So if you guys enjoyed these updates, you guys know what to do. Smash that like button, hit that red subscribe button. But now let's get right in today's topic. So looking at the broader market, you are still seeing red across the board, and again that is all due to a BTC volatility that we have seen over the past few days. But things are starting to turn back as of recording this update. Bitcoin is bouncing back above 66,200. So we'll see what happens as we do go into Wednesday morning. But let's take a look at what has really happened for Solana specifically. Even though we're seeing a red across the board, it's not major red. Let's face it, BTC is down about 6% since hitting $70,000. So that is not a small move by any means for Bitcoin itself, which is the king of the market, the largest asset in this crypto space. So let's take a look at what's happening with Solana. So Solana is one of the very few coins that's actually up right now, about 0.6%. So it has obviously gone down with the overall market, but you're seeing it picking up traction right now. Looking at the price, $183.37. It's also up 1.4% in Bitcoin. Comparative market valuation at about $85.2 billion to be exact. And the 24-hour trading volume is at about $3.1 billion. So, as far as the big picture is concerned, I'm sure you guys can tell, the price of Solana is still about a $180 price point. Things are looking good. But before we get into it any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer for everyone. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So let's take a look at what's happening with the DeFi. So as far as DeFi is concerned, the total value locked on Solana right now is 5.46 billion. Of course, this number has decreased compared to our previous update. And again, this shouldn't really be a surprise because we did see a little bit of a shakeout for the overall market. And as you guys know, this is going to impact the DeFi sector as well. So, pretty much all the protocols on Solana did get impacted. And, again, this is something that kind of goes unsaid. Everything is going to react to this type of move for Bitcoin. And of course, the news itself that kind of shook out the overall price of Bitcoin was because of, obviously the $2.5 billion move that happened, the funds that were being moved, from the U.S. government. Again, that kind of had a little bit of negative impact on the markets, and I pretty much think that, the whales took massive advantage of that news to kind of shake out all the longs that were piling up. But anyhow, let's take a look at what's happening with our good old friend Solana. Shout out to Solana Floor as always for, providing some great news. So shout out to them. Go follow them on Twitter, which is of course known as X now. So you can see Neon EVM and Ethereum virtual machine on Solana launches season 1 rewards to claim with utility NFT drops and airdrop. Really nice to see, of course. And this is the best thing to see right here. So you can see Solana monthly active addresses hit a new all-time high. And if this isn't telling you that, Solana is ready to start heading towards all-time highs, I don't know what will. I've been talking over the past, few updates. Solana is starting to gain a lot of traction once again. And, the numbers speak for themselves. The on-chain metrics don't lie. The on-chain metrics, you can make those up. And, the DeFi itself, the total value locked, it's just from that perspective alone, that hit a new yearly high. We haven't even hit the yearly high for the price itself or the native token, but you did see the total value locked actually hitting a new all-time high. This is telling you, this is confirming that a lot of interest is continuing to go into Solana right now. We don't even hear about Ethereum anymore. Ethereum isn't even a conversation anymore in this space. And again, that's just a reality. I know some ETH maxis don't like hearing this, but that's just a reality. Solana is continuing to dominate in every sector as of now. But let's continue to take a look at what's happening. So you see Russia's Parliament has passed a bill allowing businesses to use Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in international trade. So look what's happening, guys. This is huge. Of course, it's a bill that's passed. It's not obviously confirmed. It's not in motion, but the fact that they're seeing crypto, especially Bitcoin, as an actual asset class now is just absolutely insane, especially to a crypto OG like myself. 8 years ago, if you heard this news, Bitcoin would have went crazy, crypto would have went crazy, literally just off of this news. Now it's so common. It's like so common at this point that we don't even kind of get that excited. But literally 8 years ago, 7-8 years ago, if this news came out, people would have just went crazy. They would have lost everything. It was just like prices would have just absolutely exploded for altcoins as well, because of course if Bitcoin goes up, everything is going to go up with it. But anyhow, regarding Mt. Gox, it says Glassdoor reports that 59,000 Bitcoin on Mt. Gox, 142,000 Bitcoin has been distributed to creditors, and additional 79,600 BTC will be redistributed soon, possibly to long-term investors, which may reduce selling pressure. So really, really nice to see that, you know, these creditors, you know, forget about like, oh, you know, these guys are going to come and dump on them. Let's face it, guys, you know, these guys deserve their money back, and I'm really happy that, you know, these guys actually get, you know, massive amounts back this time, because of course, you know, Bitcoin is worth way more compared to where they lost it at. So it's pretty much like, you know, like you won a lottery in a way. Let's think about it. You know, you won a lottery in a way. So really, really nice to see. And you know, shout out to all the people that were affected and that are actually getting paid back. I hope every single people that were affected get paid back. So yeah, that's just obviously really nice news to hear that it's being distributed to creditors. That's what I like hearing. But anyhow, let's go take a look at what's happening. You can see in the last 24 hours, over 60 million has been bridged from Ethereum to Solana. We literally spoke about Ethereum. We literally spoke about Ethereum right now. Like, you know, Ethereum isn't the conversation anymore. And literally look at this, right? It's over $60 million, guys. Of course, you know, DeFi is still on Ethereum. There's like a night and day difference between Sol and ETH. ETH obviously has so much more money in terms of its DeFi sector. And obviously the protocols on there are massive. But that does not mean another competitor cannot come and, you know, take that spotlight, which, believe it or not, Solana is doing right now. And you can see this for yourself. For the second day in a row, Solana dominates Ethereum and Uniswap in daily fees and revenue generation. Absolutely amazing stuff. So if you're looking at the dominance index, of course, if you do follow me on my channel on a day-to-day basis, you know what has been happening, and you should be kind of up to date as to what's happening for the overall market. And you can see, you know, Bitcoin dominance was actually sitting at 56.73% just 2 days ago. So after that dip happened, you actually did see the dominance not remain high. You know, we saw the dominance falling down. You know, this is really good. Now, you guys are probably scratching your head and wondering why this is so good, because if Bitcoin dominance was still around 56.7% and we saw Bitcoin see that retracement down to 65K, guess what would happen to altcoins? They would have gotten hit even harder compared to where they are right now. So again, if you're an altcoin holder, you should be very, very happy about this. But anyhow, if you're looking at Bitcoin right now, you can see this for yourself. BTC sitting at $66,200 price point. Obviously, it's above 65K price point. You know, holding at some very, very critical support. But let's see what happens. So far, so good. Still higher high, higher low. So I'm liking what I'm seeing for Bitcoin. And so same with Solana. Let's take a look at Solana as well. Solana went up to the $194 price point literally 2 days ago. And right now, even now, guys, there's amount of people that are becoming moon boys on Solana. It's just absolutely insane. Literally 2 weeks ago, you know, people didn't even care about Solana. And that is so funny to me. I see these comments because I'm a content creator. I notice trends, guys. I notice trends like never before. And you know, when the project is picking up traction, all of a sudden everyone is the biggest moon boy. But of course, you know, when the market kind of tumbles over and, you know, that same project kind of gets impacted, you know, that's where the true holders are either dollar cost averaging in or actually understanding what's happening. But so far so good. Even though we did see a retest down to $178 price point, did not last too long. You're seeing the price of Solana actually picking up traction once again. To be exact, Solana did go up 5%. Obviously that resistance once again around the $188.79 is coming up, but I have no doubts that, you know, we do see that breakout and start heading towards the 23.6, and this is where excitement will kick in. Very, very excited, as you guys know. Let's take it one step at a time. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you tomorrow up in Crypto ZX, and peace out.